Good morning. Welcome to the Delaware County Commissioners meeting of Monday, October 5th, 2015. And please stand, we'll do the pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, welcome, and we'll have the roll call, please.
Mr. Henry. Here. Mr. King.
Here.
Ms. Reagan.
Here. Sorry about that, Steve. I thought Denise did that. Okay, we do have some tabled business. Resolution 2015-029. And I believe the city is going to bring us a new list.
And you have it. I wasn't sure what my number was. Janet Kessler, tax sale deputy in the auditor's office. This resolution replaces the one that was presented last meeting, and I've added 7 new properties to it. And they've all been in a tax sale before, and the commissioners hold the lien on the property.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes. Thank you, Janet. Do we think, Jen, before you step down, are we about to the end of that process, or do you think you might find a few more? Or?
They had a change of staff, and I was told at one time it was going to be 30 properties, and so right now we've just got 9 properties, so it may be more later.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, now we'll have approval of the minutes of September 21st.
Make a motion to approve the minutes. I'll second it.
Okay. Roll call, please.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes. Thank you. And I believe Eric Campbell's here to present a contract, please.
Madam Commissioner, Commissioners, we have talked, the Commissioners and myself, about auditing the State Board of Accounts has audited the books, of course, of the Treasurer's Office. And it would be good, since I'm a new office holder there this year, I've asked and talked to them as well about having the books audited, to have everything brought up, and they've told me how there was a surplus in the Treasurer's Office and a shortage elsewhere. So anyway, that all needs to be reconciled, and the extra put in the county general. So we have talked, and the Hartman and Williams are ex-State Board of Account members, and I would like them to do that audit. So I guess that's about it.
And it's not to go over a fee of $50,000, which sounds like a lot of money and is a lot of money, but it's a much needed project. And
I'm not sure what the cost would be, but
and they are going to do a lot of it down in your office, I believe, so it'd be handy for them to work with your books and your staff. And as much as your staff can help.
right, they would be in the office there doing it, and the staff would do anything that they would need done.
And they hope to have it done in 3 to 4 months' time.
It would be good before the end of the year, yes.
And they're going to bill us monthly. And the commissioners will be taking it out of some of our edit money that we've not been assigned to a project yet. So no tax on it.
I think the taxpayers of Delaware County would be really happy to see the end of the audit and what it has to say, so,
And I
yeah,
think-
for
I think we owe
everybody.
this- I think we owe this to the taxpayers to get this corrected.
Yeah,
Um,
thank you, sir.
I'll
Thank
make a
you, ma'am.
motion that we approve this contract.
Okay, questions? Okay, roll call, please.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes. Thank you, Gary. Okay, now we can move to the first reading of an ordinance 2015-019. Delaware County Commissioners creating a fund for the ISDH immunizations fund. Is Jamie here?
Good morning. Jamie,
Morning.
Administrator for the Health Department. The ordinance that you guys have before you,
You have to speak louder into the, yeah.
the ordinance you guys have before you is to create a fund for a new grant that we're receiving from ISDH. It's from their immunizations division, and it's geared towards trying to help us get our immunizations program back up and running where it needs to be.
How much money are you getting in this grant?
52,000, I believe it's 600. I have a lot of numbers in my head. It's right, it's 52,000 and some hundreds.
And are you wanting us to suspend the rules for you?
Originally, I had requested that. It's not a necessity now. I had a misunderstanding about the calendar of when the council meeting was versus your next meeting.
Sure, okay.
I'll make a motion to introduce ordinance number 2015-019.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jamie. Okay. Resolutions for approval, 2015-032. And that's Mr. Lookout.
Mrs. President, thank you. Commissioners, Brad Lookout with the Delaware County Economic Development. I'm here today with Midwest Metal. As you're aware, when a company is located in a TIF district and they request a tax abatement, it requires an additional step beyond county council of coming to the county commissioners to approve that. So that's why we're here today. There was another abatement for Midwest Metal approved earlier in the year, and Midwest Metal continues to grow and add machines. Currently, what is before you is a turret manufacturing machine for abatement. It's a type of punch press used in metal forming. I know you've had an opportunity to review the number of employees that they have and the wages that they provide there. Midwest Metal, we want to continue working with them on their growth in Delaware County. I know Commissioner Reagan, you had a question on the business property tax assessment. It was reported as the same number. The actual real estate property tax assessment correction on the application is $7,218,900. We did have our tax abatement committee meeting. The project was met with approval there. It was also met with unanimous approval at the county council. So we request your approval today. Both Steve and Chad Smith from Midwest Metal are here today to answer questions. And we thank you for your continued support.
And we know good things are happening out there. If Mr. Smith would like to brag on his company, please do so.
Just a few more details. It's a CNC turret, which means it's computer numerically controlled. It's about 18 years old. The problem is the electronics on it's about 3 generations old. So now if it breaks down on the electronics part, we have a very difficult time of getting replacement parts. We got to go on the internet to find the parts. So basically, the newer machine is, of course, better electronics to it. It is faster. So even though we're not generating any new employment now, it should lead us to further employment. Plus now when the design's made, when they're drafting and you do a CAD, we can automatically download it right to the machine so we don't have to rekey it in. So it will make us more efficient, hopefully more competitive in the marketplace.
And they're teaching all this computerization at the schools, and you're happy with the employment?
Right, or we also, this is, just training for this machine. So we send people off to the company where this is made to get them trained on how to do it. But right, the basics are done in the schools.
Very good. Any comments?
Motion to approve resolution 2015-32.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thanks, Brad.
Did you say yes, Ms. Reagan?
Yes. Okay, department heads and elected officials, anybody want to step up? Okay,
Sure, I got
Yes.
something.
sure.
I had Rick Spangler, we've been talking about the health insurance that's going to be coming up. And I believe we were cut again this year, the commissioners was cut again this year, around $2.6 million on the insurance.
Yeah, where we were at on that, James, is that last year, at the start of the year, we had 1.3 million in surplus. And then when, we added the figures together, I gave all you guys a chart. We're going to go into this year with a zero surplus. The commissioners have allotted 2.7 million, I believe, out of their co-op money, which starts you guys out 2.6 in the hole from where we're, 2.3, I'm sorry, in the hole from where we were last year. So, I'm speechless. I don't know how you make up 2.3 million in health insurance, but.
Right. And I was hoping one of the council members would be here today. Just, I understand that they have given everybody like a $1,500 stipend starting next year.
Yeah, raise, I
A
think
raise.
was what, was going to do next
But
year.
can't fund the insurance. So to me, it would be almost like giving the employees a raise, but taking it back because they'd have to pay more on their insurance.
That's fear. That's a big fear because,
I know we're going to meet today
we're going to meet today with one of the
about
council
the
members.
insurance.
But
With
with these
one of the
numbers, we
council
can't
members.
bring in.
Yeah, and
type of
that's
plan we have.
that's something that really scares me about this. And I think what they're counting on is this low it and the extra edit that the city council placed upon the citizens this year. That's
Yeah.
going to be even
Yeah.
taking more money out of. Yeah.
Quick.
Steve, do you know if you've got the numbers yet, what the county is actually going to receive in the low or in
Donna's
the edit?
got it.
Donna's got them? Because I've been hearing out of the edit, they're saying $3.9 million.
I'll get it for you.
Okay, because when we go into that meeting today with the council, I'd like to have
We'll
those
make sure
numbers.
I'll get with Steve.
Yeah,
make sure we
because,
have
the edit money is actually supposed to be used for
Economic development.
economic development, working on some of our bridges, rebuilding our infrastructure of the county, and not to continue to pay on health insurance and everything else. And it just worries me right now what's being done. So, thanks. That's all I got to say, sure.
Fine. Okay, payments of claims, $2,294,413.35.
I make a motion to payment of claims.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes. Thank you. Okay, any questions or comments from the public today? I'll entertain a motion for recess.
Motion to recess.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was waiting for her to say like the officials for
Oh.
department heads.
You did, that's when I talked to you.
Okay. I was back there with Chris. Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Talked to Mr. Murphy about this morning. We finally got some guidance on Resolution 2015-26. The state legal authority had sent this out prior to the grants office approving it. The grants office is the regulatory oversight authority for the federal grants. In short, I can't approve the grant that pays our half our office's salary. So the guidance on Friday was that the president of the county commissioners and the county auditor would be the primary and secondary person to approve these grants in the automated system. So under Resolution 26, I don't know if we need to make it an A, or is it just
We just called it amended resolution.
amended resolution? Okay. I've got copies of those, Denise, for you for signature. But that's what we would need to do to make it compliant.
What number is it?
26.
Oh, 26.
Motion to approve the amendment.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Henry,
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes. Okay, glad to help you out.
Thank you.
Okay, now,
Jason's name, we voted, and I'll make my motion to recess again.
I'll second.
roll call.
Mr. Henry,
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody, for coming up.
This needs to